Hello everyone, and welcome back to Oma Jon Plays Minecraft. This is episode 16, Trees and Bees, which I'm very proud of that name. I think that it's great. So, as you can probably guess, I do a lot with trees and I do a lot with bees. And what that amounts to is cutting down a bunch of trees. I'm not going to bore you with showing all of this because I know I've been doing this a lot, trying to clear out this forested area a bit, but wanted to keep it. There's still a lot to do. There are so many trees. I'm also, as you can see, all the flowers that I planted in the previous episode, I am now planting trees by them, because to get bee nests to appear on trees, you have to grow a tree within 2 blocks of flowers. So I just put flowers everywhere and am planting all of the trees around them. As you can see, we're so close on getting the farm to be filled, but we're not quite there. We have a few empty spaces remaining, but we're there by the end of the episode, so that's great. First step, feed the cows, get them to breed a bit more. Feed the sheep, get them to breed a bit more. At this point, I'm mostly breeding the white sheep because I'm trying to get white wool, which can be dyed. Can't really dye the gray wool as well. Now, we're hopping into the tree cutting down section, which I actually cut quite a bit of this out, and we are going to speed through it while I ramble on about other topics. So, as you guys know, the big thing in my life right now is packing. And each time I talk about this in one of these videos, I look over to the bookshelf that's on the north wall of my apartment, and it gets more and more barren. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the shelves are almost empty. There's one thing on them, and it's just because I don't know what to do with that one thing yet. I was lamenting, I think in the previous 2 episodes ago, I want to say, that, how are you supposed to know what you're not going to use? Well, basically, what I did is I write notes a lot, I write lists, so I created kind of a to-do list that is marking what I need to do on what days. So basically what I did is I tried to work backwards. So I was saying I don't know how do I know what I'm not gonna need? Well, what I did is I said, okay, I'm moving on Friday. What do I need on Friday? Write that down. Okay, everything that's not that can be packed before Friday. Which of those items will I use on Thursday? And then on Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Work backwards from there. So, what I came up with is basically, on Thursday, I have to do a lot of stuff. But I think that's fine. I'm gonna make a day out of it. After work, probably grab dinner, and then just hunker down for a few hours. What I have written down is I need to vacuum. I need to break this computer down. I need to finish packing up all of my kitchen stuff because I won't be cooking Thursday night. I'm going to be eating out. And then I need to do a last clean of the bathroom. I'm thinking on Wednesday then I can probably go ahead and clean the kitchen. Which there's not really a lot. It's mostly just wiping down the counters, making sure everything looks spiffy. And then on Friday, I have to do take my bed apart, take my chair apart. We haven't decided. So the desk that my computer sits on is actually a desk that I built. And hey, check this out. Dang it. So close to getting that farm filled in, but not quite yet. I thought that was it, but not yet. So the desk that this computer is sitting on, I actually built this desk, and I built it in such a way that it can be taken apart into pieces for easier transport. And I haven't figured out whether or not I'm going to need to do that, because my parents are coming up to assist me with moving, and my dad has a truck. So it's fully possible that we won't need to do that. We'll just be able to leave it together and just transport it upside down on its top or something like that. But we don't know yet. I think that's the only thing I will have to break down on Friday morning, though, is the bed and the chair. But on Thursday, I can pack all of my kitchen utensils, which I have a lot of cooking supplies. But even now, I made a note on my to-do list that I want to do a bit of the kitchen each day. So I'm making it a goal to where at least every day I throw like 3 items into the bin, because there should be 3 items, the moving bin, not like the trash can bin. There should be at least 3 items every day that I can go, yeah, I'm not going to use that. So today it was my storage containers. I have a set of, they're like Tupperware, but they're, what's the brand? Joseph and Joseph. I put that in the bin, and I also put in I have these like food storage containers to hold like flour and sugar. I put the 2 of those that are empty in there, and I still have 2 more, but they're not quite empty, so I don't want to toss them in yet. We're going to give them a few more days to see if I need them. I actually can't, off the top of my head, remember what's in the one. It might be flour. I think it's flour. It's either flour or brown sugar, but I really think I used all the brown sugar. So I think it's flour. And then one is full of, I'm not sure what to call them. They're baking things that I don't like. They're baking things that are packaged, but that I don't want just left out. So like chocolate bars. I don't want to just leave a chocolate bar in the cabinet for months on end. So I like to keep that in one of these containers, as well as like the vanilla. The vanilla I don't think is a problem, but it's just to keep it contained so that everything is together. And we are growing a lot of trees, but we are not getting any bees yet. This is going to get so tiring. Trees and bees and trees. Anyways, I also have on my moving to-do list, I call them bookshelf boxes. Basically, on that bookshelf I was talking about earlier, I have a ton of little plastic containers that I keep various things in. So like one of them has all of my painting supplies, other than like the easel. One of them has all of my office stationery stuff, all my pencils and pens and whatnot. Another one has my calligraphy stuff. I'm making it a goal to every time I go down to my car between now and Friday is I'm going to take one of those bins and throw whatever is around it on the shelf in the bin as well. That is the goal, at least. I really don't know what to do about the candles. I guess I'm just going to take them home and give them to my mom. Because the new apartment I'm moving to specifically says you are not supposed to burn candles in it. So I'm probably going to go with like one of those Scentsy wax burner things. Probably won't be Scentsy though. It'll definitely be one of the off brands because money. I really like those wax scents though. I only have I think 4 of the scents, but I know a lot of people who use them who have like a billion different scents, but they don't have any, like they only ever use one, and then they just use that one all the time. So it's like the other 3 that they have aren't, there's no purpose in having them. So I bought 4 for 4 different like auras. One is, I have like a summery one, which I think is like jasmine and hibiscus. I think, oh no, it's honeysuckle and hibiscus. I think it's wonderful. Then I have one for the fall that's like warm sugar cookie or something. I have a deep winter one that's like raspberry pie or apple raspberry pie, something like that. And the 4th one is pine, just because I like the smell of wood. So, and look at that, there's a bee. We have a bee. We have 2 bees. We have successfully achieved trees and bees and trees. And that was the goal. So we succeeded quite wonderfully. I think it's funny though how this bee nest spawned like on the ground. Now we're gonna hop forward a bit because I sleep, and now I'm going to move all the flower, or not all, but a lot of the flowers that I had planted around to be around my garden or my farm. I wonder if there's a technical definition between a garden and a farm. Like, I know garden is flowers, farm is food, but I don't know if there's, like, is there legally defined? Is there a definition that's like, if you use the wrong one, you're technically saying the wrong thing? I don't know. But I put all these flowers around my farm so that the bees will go over there, get the pollen, and spread it across my crops. I'm also trying to decide as I'm walking around, like, how many more do I want to grow more bees over here? Do I want to try to move them around? And I don't really decide by the end of this episode. So I just I go the neutral route of being like, we'll keep some, but not all. I don't want to commit. I think now is a good time to remind you to like and subscribe so that you can see more of these. I have a couple fun ideas planned, and I hope you like them. So, we're closing in on the end of this episode now. I hope you guys have had a great time. I know that I sure have. I hope you guys are enjoying the new music too. I'm hoping to get a few more of those into the cycle as well. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Bye bye.